Noble gases are the 18th group of the periodic table. The 6 elements within this group are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon. Noble gases are the most sustainable elements in the entire periodic table because they are highly unreactive because they either have 0 or 8 electrons on their outer shell, meaning they do not have to share or take or give off electrons. This means, for example, helium at the top of the group has a shell that has only 2 electrons, which means it is quite happy and does not need to react with other elements. This trend goes throughout the entire group, which means they are so unreactive. Another similarity of noble gases is that they all have low boiling points, which is a rather typical property of a nonmetal. Helium at the top of the group has the lowest boiling point of negative 269 degrees Celsius, neon, negative 246 degrees, argon, negative 185 degrees, krypton, negative 153 degrees, xenon at negative 108 degrees, and then radon having the highest at negative 62 degrees. All the noble gases can all produce a fluorescent light. They make this light because they are if they are in a discharge tube. If a voltage is sent across the glass tube, it accelerates an electron to maximum kinetic energy. This voltage of energy must be large enough, otherwise the atom could ionize. An ionized atom has an electron plucked out of its orbital outer shell to make a free particle, and then the atom leaves behind because it is positively charged. When helium is put into a discharge tube at a voltage going through it, it gives off an orange sort of color. Neon emits a red glow, argon emits a blue glow, krypton emits a light blue, xenon emits a purple blue. As shown here in the drawing of neon, you have 2 outer shells. This is why neon is in the second row of the periodic table. You also have 10 electrons on these 2 shells. 2 on the first, 8 on the second. With neon, because its atomic number is 10, this is because it has 10 neutrons, protons in its nucleus. Also, it has 10 electrons on all of its shells. The noble gases are known to be the least reactive out of all the elements on the periodic table because they have a completely balanced shell. They aren't reactive because of their full outer shell, which allows the elements to not react with other elements. The non-reactivity is why they are called inert. A quick summary of the remaining properties also goes as flow. High ionization energies, very low electronegativities, and low boiling points at all at gas room temperatures. When comparing the noble gases to halogens, straight away we know that the halogens are extremely reactive elements because they need one more electron to gain a full shell of balanced electrons, whereas the noble gases are not reactive as they already have a full balanced shell. The atomic number of these elements increase as you go down the group. The lighter ones like helium are placed at the top because their atomic number is 2. Then neon is 10, argon 18, krypton 36, xenon 54, and radon 86. As the numbers increase, they get heavier, and that's how they are sorted lightest to heaviest.